Cari amici sportivi, looks like it's going to be a small therapy session today. Maybe not a lot of people need therapy, even though I see you guys in the group. I think a lot of yous needed some therapy. Geo live from California, Rock Nation as we're in Malaysia right now, or in Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. See, we got the whole corners of the world. And guys, before we start, right before we start, let's just make sure we got it correct. Okay. How come he's not? I'm trying to put the audio. I did share the audio. No, I guess we can't hear it. It's his pronunciation. I put it onto our page, but and like I tweeted,
Charlotte de Catalare, like
the
that.
got and like I said,
It's
Stevie P. Stevie P is gonna do it as he sees fit. That's what I tweeted out. But guys, it's been a week from Siamo ai dettagli. It's gonna happen in 24 hours. Oh, now we're at the point, guys, that we're tracking flights, and now the medical will be on Tuesday instead of Monday, and he's gonna arrive on Monday. But the mother became Gio. How's this week been for you with all this back and forth and this? Yes, it seems like until we actually see him sign those papers, but CDK is a Milanista.
Vinny, it was like good advertisement because like I just had a baby, so it was fun being in the hospital, listening to everybody go crazy. I was going crazy because out here in California, they don't let you out the hospital room. So it's like they said that they were gonna feed me, Vinny, and they didn't even feed me. It was just crazy. It was like I was locked up, but I'm just glad that we first got our first signing. I'm not believing Longo, Vitello, all these Milan insiders that say that he's gonna be our fourth signing. We had Florenzi last year, so we know what to expect. La Masia, we know what we're gonna expect, and Origi's the only one. So I'm just glad CDK. They say his ceiling is high. But at the end of the day, I think that only for Premier League, his ceiling is signed because somebody asked, like me, like who do you expect? Somebody that I follow asked the question, what player do you see? And I put CDK. He said, oh, we'll see if he works out at Milan. He would have been better going on to Leeds. Like, who are Leeds?
People just like to talk and clickbaiting, and we have multiple. Yes, we did give you a shout out last Monday to congratulations to you and to Nathan with the new Milanistas in the world. But look at Gio. See, Rock Nation as he's there barbecuing, taking care of a kid. Who's better than Gio? But how about you, Rock Nation as Did you were you fed up of all this? You're saying Red Bull. You've been adamant. You've been needing some therapy, buddy. But are you on the side to a lot of people are justifying going, well, the only team in Italy that could permit themselves of spending 35 million with no selling, or where have you been taking all this news this week? Let it all out, buddy.
So, firstly, congrats, Gio. Fatherhood, I guess, is the probably the best thing that can happen to any guy. So now I'm gonna go on my rant. Definitely Redbird out. I know it's not official yet, September, but this is an absolute debacle. We act like a small club. Maldini's been wasting his time, and guess what? The price is the same. And for the life of me, I cannot understand why this club doesn't know how to make money. If it's just a matter of millions, and I said this before, this this club just doesn't get the revenue sides correct. We've done a lot, we've gotten a lot, but it's still not where we need to be. Look at EPL clubs. They go to Asia, they're selling out stadiums, they're getting the millions. We are just jerk dancing around, doing I don't know what kind of like playing like some games. And guess what? In the end, we still got played. Went round 30 plus 2, and then ended up back at 35. This is an absolute joke. I don't know why we have to do this. And
It,
this comes down to the ownership. Why the hell do we go back to Puma when Puma doesn't give us a better that much of a better deal? Roma doesn't have Champions League, and they're on the cusp of getting a new deal. We spoke about this before the live started.
but
So
if you have to believe the internet, they sold 24 million jerseys of Dybala, and they already paid for his salary. Anyways, but it's on those arguments I get them, Husney, but I could turn around and go, well, you know what? There was a lot of unnecessary spending in the last 7-8 years. Was it a we believe this is what he has a value and really getting to that number? is the problem because we're too used to the days of the condor and the days of whatever the price is. And definitely Fabio, another one that needed some therapy today. So I get what you're saying. Welcome, Fabio, welcome. I get what you're saying, but there could be a lot of arguments made on both sides that if the transfer budget was really 50, and they're trying to keep a bit of money for that. So I get where you're coming from. I get the frustration on the internet, but how about you, Fabio? Have you been like Rock Nation's husband is saying, like, this shouldn't have been long for a whole week. This is Milan. Where's all this money management? Or are you like, okay, it's done, let's move on?
I would say done. It's done. Let's move on. Doesn't matter how long it took. We should know Milan does nothing with any urgency. It's done at the Italian pace. They probably took a break in the middle to eat lunch and take a nap or whatever they do. But listen, I've been saying it. You guys probably remember. I've said CDK, CDK, CDK. That was our number one priority. I'm happy they got him. So for me, I don't care how long it took. I'm happy it was completed in July, So, well, I guess not. It'll be technically August by the time they actually complete it.
It's still not done, Fabio. It's still not done.
Still not done. I know. I gotta be careful. God forbid he goes to the dentist and they see a cavity. They don't like the whole deal could be off. Like the other guy that we lost to the French
What
team.
was his name? Sissoko?
Oh my God, Sissoko. Yes. It's something with his teeth got him all thrown off.
It's guys, for me, what I'm worried about, and somebody had tweeted, and Liban wants to know, Asla Madonna, is she okay? Even now that you said that you moved,
yeah,
right?
she's still at my mother's house where she belongs. But
you guys have joint
I
custody.
have to get no, it's my mother's. While she was in Florida, I kind of commandeered her services, but we'll get a new one for the new house.
We'll see what we need for this year's Scudetto. What worries me is that somebody had said, and I found this really smart, and I want to get your takes, guys, is that, okay, there's a lot of fanfare behind the CDK, and a lot of people like, finally we got him. Let us all remember, Leao took 2 years to grow into what he's not even reached his potential. How about Tonali's first year, right? We were patient. I'm afraid that maybe the Milanistas around the world will not be patient with a CDK and to get adapted into Serie A. Gio, do you think people will have this patience? Taking a look at guys like Adli, and even today's game, guys, very good performance. Seeing what Adli has done, seeing even Diaz today, guys, I liked what I saw from Diaz and even Messi. But where was CDK play? Is he gonna? Are you worried that he won't be able to adapt fast enough for the Rossoneri faithful?
Wait a minute, Messi was playing on our team today?
Of course. Go, Gio.
Vinny, man. I mean, I think they're gonna put him on the right wing. That's what it's looking. Gazzetta. What's the other magazine in Italy? Corasea. So they've been saying that he's gonna play on the right wing. And you know what, Vinny? I think he wants to come to the club, and I think he's gonna ball out as soon as he puts on the shoes. He's fit. He took less money to come. Like I've been saying before, the players that want to be here and love Maldini are gonna sign the thing. They're not gonna be doing layouts, playing with the fan, putting 2020, 2026 time on his phone and all that. If you want to be here, be here. I know that Leao, he deserves a raise. Whatever, 7 million is nothing because we sign him. We get him for 2-3 more years, Vinny. We could sell him for 200, as long as we got him on a long term deal, and that 200 could build the team stronger. We sell them. We give Elliott or Redbird or Dumbird their money back, 50, and then we spend 150 million.
Okay.
But all I gotta say is subscribe to the channel. Y'all lagging it. I've been saying 10K and y'all lagging it. I didn't even have a question last MWP. I just said like, subscribe, and do that. You see a lot of people like Lupo and all these, they got a lot of followers and they talk a lot of caca. These guys talk the realness, and they let a lot of fans come and speak.
Yan, thank you for that, Gio. always grateful and appreciated. But yeah, I think he's got a couple lined up for tomorrow's podcast. Lots of busted tweets. Ragnation, how about you? Do you think if he does not, will people be patient with him? Will we show that patience that we showed in the Leaos and the Tonalis?
No, I'm not going to be patient with him. 35 million is a lot, by the way. So I'm not going to treat him like some academy product that is gonna it's gonna take a season or two. No, come to the club. We paid good money for you. I really don't care what your salary is. You're supposed to be that good. At least 10 goals. At least 10 goals. And I want to say something about Leao.
Yeah.
Leao, Benacer. Other than these guys that we bring in, we need to settle these renewals. If we don't settle these renewals, guys, he's going for free. Think about the 200 million. You're giving the 200 million to another club, by the way, because this club can't seem to renew our players. And I don't know why. We won the Scudetto, but it seems like we have the problem of a relegation threatened team. We have money. We should have money. Zlatan took a pay cut. Romagnoli's not there. Where's this money going? We sold so much merchandise. I don't get what's going on with these renewals. We should have renewed Leao. We should have renewed Benacer. If they don't want to stay, sell them. Let's take the money. We can buy Nkuku, whoever the hell it is that's out there that they can replace them. But it's just not happening. I don't get it. I really don't get it.
I just don't think like the guys are saying, welcome, Vinny. I think even the way the guys are saying like this numbers, it's not because we saved all this money. Elliot is still in charge, right? So for them penny pinching and they want to make sure that everything is. I just wish we had a financial advisor, a financial guy that could really explain these things. But no, I get your side. But for me, it's just I'm always like, help me understand. There's got to be a reason why this is happening, right? But like I mentioned before, nobody in Italy is spending money. Nobody in Italy is spending money, right? So yeah, Juve case they sold the lead for 80 and they had the money to like we're the only ones that bought a player without selling anybody. So that's got to give us some sort of. I'm trying to be positive.
Listen, you need a financial advisor. I'll tell you exactly where to go. In Spain, there's a financial advisor. This guy must be Merlin or Gandalf because he's a wizard. The way Barcelona's signing people with no money, it's remarkable. Even the coach couldn't believe it. So we need somebody, whoever's cooking the books over there for them, especially since financial fair play, for some reason just skips over Barcelona. Like they're a mid state, they just fly right over.
They sold another 15% of their future TV rights, and the guy was saying is that they don't realize, but how TV rights in the last 10 years have gone up. Whatever, they're saying that 350 million euros they're bought for that future is going to be worth like $1 billion in 10 years. He's like, that's $1 billion that could be in Barcelona's pockets, and I don't even know how they're going to manage to do it.
Listen, all I know is I'm not Jewish, but I'm having my bar mitzvah at the Camp Nou this year. But listen, Milan is not done. All right, this is we play the slow game. Italy slowly does it. All right, we got our Cam, our number 9, maybe a right winger. Now we're going to focus on the right winger. Now, if we get this guy from Chelsea, I think we'll be set with a couple more pieces. But for me, listen, Redbird is not in the picture yet. It's still Elliott. So I know Husney wants him out before he gets there, but let's take it easy, all right? I think, like you said, Vinny, I think it was Rock Nation, we got to settle all of our people. Leao, you got the whole rest of the month, all right? Stop fucking around. Find that pen that Maldini seems to always lose every couple of months. Sign the paper. Give him $7 million because Gio will know and he'll repeat it. The Premier League's the bottom of the barrel teams will give $7 million to our best players. We got to get with it. And you know what? We soon our whole jersey is going to be covered in sponsors. So it doesn't matter. Whatever keeps these players there, as long as we can see a couple of red and black stripes, I'll be fine. We got to keep them all intact
How about
right
some
now.
T-shirts in North America? So
yeah, God forbid you people print more. We're gonna buy them. Stop being cheap, Puma. But Timmy's saying he's not coming. All right. The Chelsea guy's not coming. Whatever.
We shall see.
Know. I don't know. Timmy's got the inside scoop. He's not telling me about.
Look at how does Vince in Winnipeg? How do you get a T-shirt? And Fabio, thank you for taking your medication. You only swore once. I'm very, very happy. And Rock Nation hasn't
We've only
sworn
just
yet.
begun.
Vinny, how did you get a Puma T-shirt?
Actually, you're asking me the right question at the right time. So I literally just did a huge order from the Milan store online. First off, it cost me an arm and a leg to get everything. I think I send Puma an email every 2 months telling them, I don't want to get the home jersey in the middle of the season or at the end of the season. That's the biggest thing, especially when they actually get the product there. It sells out right away. So is Puma.ca not really thinking, I'm like, okay, well, if we get this stuff in, it's going to sell right away. So that's the first thing. I annoy them. The Milan store pissed me off. And again, pardon for my language here, but the Milan store pissed me off because WeFox on the bottom, I'm not the biggest fan of that. It looks tacky. So I messaged them, and do you think I got a response? Nothing. I got the jerseys right away and everything like that. But to be honest with this, I tried so hard to buy it on the Milan store, but again, kept on selling out. And I'm not going to spend $90 on one t-shirt with duty and shipping. So I went to another website. I'm not going to say it, but it's pretty much they have the black Puma shirt and they put all of this on it for you. So that's how I got it. It's not like an official, but it's literally official. It's a Puma shirt and everything. So if anybody wants one,
Vinny, Big Brother is watching. We're live on YouTube. We're gonna get stricken down.
It's Puma.
It's a legit shirt. Legit shirt.
It's a Puma shirt.
But you know what? In the end, people, you're forcing us to do these kind of things, right? So especially the costs, the shipping and the duty. Anyways, but I wanted to ask you, Vinny, before we do another round, do you think I said Leao at 25, we were patient. We waited 2-3 years. Tonali, we did the same thing. CDK, will you be patient? Will the people be patient, the Rossoneri fans? Or do you think he's got to come out blazing?
The Rossoneri fans, they're going to be disappointed just like they were with Tonali. And I have the patience. It was a little bit of a soap opera to get him here. And I don't even know if he's in Milan yet, which I don't think he is. But I want to give him at least a year, get him to familiarize himself with Serie A, get him to understand the players. I don't even think Pioli knows where he's going to put him. Like, is he going to be a cam? Is he going to be a right winger? So I want to give him the time. But again, I think it's going to be a really, really big problem for him because of the ordeal and the amount of pressure, all of the expectations from our fans that we waited 3 months, 4 months, and then the lack of other signings where we've lost Bodman, which again, I don't think was a big, big blow to us. We didn't need that. The cam and the right winger are the big things that we really need. But yeah, I want to give him time. I want to give him a year. I want to do the exact same thing that we did with Tonali. Let him get his groove, let Pioli figure out where he fits best, and let him work with him for a year. And then I think he's going to be smooth sailing. I think he's going to be a big, big, big hit, to be honest with you. And it's not even his playing style. It's his attitude. I've been hearing about what he does in the locker room with his teammates and everything. And that's what I'm more excited about. I think he's going to just fit in perfectly with our team and the chemistry. And that's what's going to make him progress as one of the best players we have on the team, probably.
And not making too much money. You don't want a guy coming in making quadruple the amount of money at the other ones. And I believe his coach reached out to Ibra, the former teammates, and said, try to put him, get him under your wing. So we shall see. Gio, you're still grilling there? Is the chicken ready? What's going on?
Yeah, man, I'm back and forth, but hey,
Save me a plate, Gio. Save me a plate, baby.
This is not a message from Stevie P, Vinny T, or Presidente, but hey, man, at the end of the day, what Vince Mancini did was the best because Puma is out there sleeping, and and Presidente say it's not Milan's fault, but for me and Rock Nation Husney, that championship shirt is Milan's fault because they could say like look at all the fans every time that they had like Calabria put that 19 shirt. Nobody wants that Calabria. Why are you selling us fake propaganda? Nobody wants that ugly shirt or whatever, because as much money as you made on those retro 1996 95 96 jerseys, you sold like over like 20,000 of those shirts. We still can't we still even can't get money for transfers. That 50 euros goes directly to the club because the club directly makes that shirt. So at the end of the day, I salute you, Vince, for making your shirt, because I mean, what can we do? I got so many clubs, championship shirts because I mean, Puma, they're not doing nothing, and you know how me and Rock Nation we feel. And Cardinale, I'm looking forward to meeting you in January with your wallet open, because I think we're gonna see what you're really made of in January.
We shall see. And guys, if you want, when I'm going to be there for those 10 days, you want me to go up to Puma there next to Milan? Hello, yeah, I have a few questions. Can I see somebody up in charge? But okay, so CDK now, the next things will be his luggage has been checked in. Siamo le dettagli. Maybe the medical will be Tuesday. In the end, gentlemen, do you think we've saw, against Wolfsburger, that was a needed preseason win, 5 goals that way. Today against the Marseille champion, the championship starts, in 2 weeks, guys, on the 13th. Rock Nation Esney, do you think, are we going to get one more player into this team? How about, let's say, are we buying, loaning, or I don't know, are we going for a quick fix? Do you see this team getting somebody else?
Buying.
Yeah, before I answer that, I just want to say Puma GTFO, I'm absolutely disappointed with Puma. I want them out as well. There's a lot of people I want out, including Krunic as well. So the fact that Vince managed to get his own shirt done quicker than Puma.
What did you say about Krunic? Take that back. Take that back.
No, I take that back because I hate the guy. That's never going to change. But I mean, my honest opinion for this club, I have zero expectation of getting anyone. If they would, I think it's going to be an Italian, because if my maths is right, I don't think we have enough. By the way, I know the Povegas come in and we've got Florenzi. I think they may. I don't know how they're going to do it. They're going to bring someone out from the Primavera, or they're going to buy someone on the cheap. But it's going to be like a last ditch move. As you know, this club, there's only a few places they look for players at the last minute. It's either going to be McDonald's or like the Amazon delivery, wherever the hell. They're never going to find them at the academy. So it's going to be a name that we're going to be linked to the last day, and it's going to be it.
Mr. Positivity himself, Rock Nation, hasn't he? Dude, you gotta let some love into your life, man. You gotta be positive once in a while. Look at it, I love it. But he sticks to his guns.
Vinny, this club only has 3 types of targets. It's either going to be the has-beens, the nobodies, or the cripples. It's going to be either one of these 3 is coming.
Fabio, can you send Husney a bit of your medication?
Oh,
Seems like
my
it's working on you. We need a bit more positivity. But players, you know what? Maybe one of those center backs. But in the end, we have Gabbia, which that's another thing I don't understand. Gabbia is waiting for us to sign another defender so he can go sign with Sampdoria. But he's there. He's there. It doesn't make it. Fabio, do you see anybody else coming?
I do. I think this team will wait until August 30th, 11:59 p.m. That's what they do. And listen, I gotta say one thing. If Rock Nation was in charge, the unemployment rate would skyrocket. This guy's kicking everybody out. Puma out, Cardinal out, everybody just get the hell out. I'll figure out who's running everything. But for me, I think we definitely, I would love to address the right side unless CDK is going to be what we're addressing. I also want to say Adil has been the find of the century. I think this kid looks like he has so much potential. He could play multiple spots. He's very creative, crosses well. Maybe he could teach Rebic and Diaz how to cross, because these guys don't know what the hell they're doing anymore. I don't know. I think the team is still, we have enough to compete, if not win the Scudetto again. I think that's the top thing on our list. We want to go further in Champions League, but we want that second star before Inter. That is fucking priority number 1, all right? And here we go, baby. We need one more. You gave us 1, but that's not good enough. We need 2 signings, all right? So Maldini, go and pick your pennies, break the piggy bank, whatever you got to do. Get some more money. We need one more guy. I don't know if that's a Sanchez or some other fucking guy you're going to find out of nowhere, but find somebody good, somebody potentially who has 2 good legs, who's not going to spend half the season in the medical department, all right? That's what we really need, all right? And I think when the winter mercato comes around, Zlatan's going to come back, and we're not going to buy nobody because they're going to say, oh, here's our signing. It's like Zlatan's our new signing, this and that. So for me, I think we need another center back. If Gabbia's not our guy, we need to decide now. We need to get these contracts signed, CDK, you got no time, buddy. Soon as you come in the door and sign the contract, you better hit the fucking floor running. You're not coming from Brescia or Spezia, some relegation team. You're lucky that Milan picked you up. You're coming as our top fucking signing. No bullshit. You got to hit the ground running. If you don't win your spot from Diaz, you're in trouble, buddy. We're going to send you right back to fucking Belgium. All right, Adley will steal the spot over everybody. Listen, Vinny, I've been waiting all week. I'm not medicated, all right? I'm just riled up, baby. We got fucking 2-0 today, 5-0 on Wednesday. God damn it, we going in hot. You better tell your Juve friends that it's no fucking season. It's no bounce back for you motherfuckers. Intermeda, vaffangulo. You're going to have another bad year. It's Milan's year, back to back. Fuck, you better be careful in the Champions League, baby. Let's go. And if you haven't, like the video, subscribe to the channel, tell your fucking friends. MWP, baby, let's go.
I really, really hope Gio has this on mute, that he's at a family barbecuing with kids running around. Uncle Gio, what's that? Oh, that's just Fabio from Long Island.
That's his cousin Fabio. Don't pay
I blame Husney because you came into this conversation nice and calm. As soon as I put you next to Husney, you see his vibe is just going off on you. But
Vinny, I have my headphones in, so I'm good. But
okay,
I like
good.
that. I like what Rock Nation and Fabio are doing, because we're at the top. We need to be building, Everybody's putting off the graphics that we got the youngest team, and that's good. But we need to be built. Like, if we would get 80 million, we would get 3 quality players, Vinny, and sky's the limit for us in a year or 2 more.
We definitely should see that. Vincenzo, how about you? Are you're more of a neutral kind of guy, or are you going on the Fabio and Rock Nation Husney train right now?
I'm pissed. I'm not going to say the least. I'm pissed off right now, and the reason for, and I don't know, and I know the budget, nobody knows what the budget is and stuff like that. It could be 100 million, it could be 35 million, but right now it seems like it's 40 million. And the thing that pisses me off the most right now is the amount of signings of sponsorship deals that we have. That's a huge influx of money right now. We won the Scudetto, influx of money. The new Puma contract, even though we hate fucking Puma so much, it's giving us more paper right now. So that's a good thing. The thing I don't understand is this was the transfer window that I honestly thought we were actually going to do the big dip and spend some money. Next year, I'm expecting nothing. Next year, I think we're going to have a quiet Mercato. That was my assumption. But this year, knowing that, hey, we're in Champions League again, we're the Scudetto champions, our main goal is to move forward a little bit more in the Champions League. So we have the money, we have the popularity right now, which is huge, the momentum. If we have us spending a little bit of money on the market right now, imagine all of the fans that are on the wall with Milan being like, oh, this is the new team I'm going to cheer. And more influx of money comes in. This is the time. We're in the spotlight right now. Let's do some damage on the Mercato. Let's actually buy some fucking good players, and especially the players that we need. Right wing. I don't even know how many times people have to say right wing, and we still don't have a right wing. It's a mystery.
Get us a fucking right wing, goddammit.
Thank you. So
listen, I want signings the way they signed the female squad. Female squad got signings every other day. Twins, triplets. They're signing people all over the place. Every time I see it, I get fooled. It's for the girls' team again. I support the girls' team, but can we get some love on the men's side?
Fabio, I was getting mad every day watching that on Milan's little freaking Instagram and Facebook and stuff. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, another one. Where are we at? We're waiting for CDK another 3 weeks. And imminent burnt into my mind. And if I hear it one more fucking time, I swear to God, I'm going to have to take Vinny and Steve's advice from last week, go and get some, a little bit of hope and relax.
And there we go. But guys, I will say this. If this was 25, 30 years ago, I don't think we would be in this state of mind, because we would have just more and more than 30. We would just have like Gazzetto dello Sport once a week, right? There wouldn't be all this fucking bullshit clickbait reporting. It's I just find today's marketplace, today's internet, and the way it's give me more. I want them now, and everybody, guys, it's crazy that the last 2 days has been, oh, well, he should arrive on Sunday with medicals on Monday, but oh no, it looks like he's going to arrive on the Monday with the medicals on. Like, do you have any? What freaks me out is that, yeah, run with that story.
Watch how he doesn't show up. Watch on Monday.
And
go up.
do I Do I mind the people making fun of us? You know what? They have the right. Would it be Juventini's or whatever? It's like, man, you guys, can you sign that one player? Because it's just the way the media has made it seem that, we're so dirt cheap and we're doing this, we're doing that. But look at all the odds for Serie A. They gave out the odds. Matteo Bonetti posted it to win Serie A as Juve, Inter. Us were in third.
The
we have
fucking disrespect.
we have no. But let's put it
In
this way, guys.
third, you
they-
motherfuckers.
They don't want to respect us. That's fine. They want to nickel and saying that we're nickel and dimers. That's fine. Let's see what you do with Pogba out 2 months. Let's see what you're going to do with Lukaku when he has to go back to Chelsea next year. Let's see now with the Juve, the way, because I don't know if you guys watched Real Madrid against Juve. And guys, it's preseason. It's a new team. But Real Madrid just outclassed from A to Z, So go ahead, internet, make fun, do what you want. Me, I just know the season starts on the 13th. What I've seen in preseasons I've seen Inter, I've seen a bit of Juve. Even though, yes, we lost that game, the one team that looked the best to me, even Roma against Tottenham, but that was just a 1-0 game. But let's have a look and see what happens. 10 games in. That's what me and Steve always say. 10 games in at the winter, and then at the end of the season. But people want to make fun, go right ahead. We'll see what CDK does. And again, yes, it does piss me off to see all these things. It's always the same fucking news. And
you know what we're not seeing, though? You know what we're not hearing about, which is a really big positive for us, I think, is that we haven't sold any players. We're going to have the same starting 11 as last year, if not with a few improvements. And I think that's probably the most competitive thing that we have over Inter, Juve, Roma. It's like you've got a whole bunch of people that you have to bring in, and they have to adapt very quickly. What we've got, we're starting from the same spot, if not major improvements. I think that's
they don't want to talk about that, right?
No, and we're gonna have a good team, like you were mentioning, because we're very gelled. We have our core group of players. Now we're adding a couple of guys that should elevate our guys a little bit higher. Again, Diaz's problem is that there's no competition, right? If you got Krunic stealing your spot, how good is Diaz? I'm sorry, Krunic is a good player. No slander. Leave Lord Krunic alone, all right? Husney, you better stop. All right, guy scored a great goal against 3-2 the other day. And let's not forget how great he played towards the end of the season. So we need these kind of versatile players, our Lord Fabio Bonini.
These Fabio Bonini players.
You need them there. All right, they don't need to be your all-stars, but when you call on them, they play well. Bakayoko got to get the hell out of there soon. So we got other guys. One more guy, I think we're good. I think we're going to be good this year, guys.
I mean, that's the thing, Fabio. We have these players, but I don't think that with the level increasing, that some of them can even keep up. Look at Salmakers. I still saw today he was clowning around on the right wing.
Good. Let him not keep up. The less we see him on the field, the better.
Didn't play bad, and for once, Brahim took his head up and actually looked where he could pass on instead of keeping his head down on these counterattacks.
He heard his replacement is ended.
Like Salmakers, or at least moving some players around. Okay, fine then. If they aren't that good for the level that we want to be at, what are we doing with them? Bakayoko, he's on a loan. Why are we still keeping him around? And he just played like 10 minutes today.
My man really loves Milan, man. He doesn't want to leave. Let him stay.
Let's finish up, guys. So, what do you guys wanna finish conversation? What subject do you want to go do the rounds? Because it's Ric Flair's last match tonight. I hope you guys have forgot. We're gonna be watching live on pay-per-view. I hope he doesn't die. He does have a pacemaker. He's fucking 73 years old.
Oh my god!
I don't understand. And yes, gentlemen,
how about this? Who's been the person of these preseason games so far that you're looking forward to most seeing in the season? I think we're all going to have the same guy, but I think that's a decent way to end.
Adley.
And Vinny, why don't you go first? You're always in charge. It's going to be Adley. I know everyone's going to say
who else? What are they going to say? Gambia? Lazetic?
Who?
Lazetic.
Come on, we know that guy's not a real person.
Okay, so let me. Who else are we playing this? We're having another friendly, I believe, right? Maybe next week.
Don't we play an Italian team the last game?
Yeah, something like
that. Chenza or something like that.
Okay, so let's finish off by you know what? Give me your final thoughts. I'm gonna let you guys say whatever you want. Watch yourselves. And keep it under 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Let's go with, you know what, because you guys are so Let's go like this, yeah, because this negativity over here, I need to change it onto the screen. Gio, no, I'm gonna put him right over here because he's full of positivity. Okay, so Rock Nation Azni, leave us with your words of wisdom. What's on your mind? Keep it PG-13.
Yeah, again, I just want to repeat myself. Redbird out. I think this is a disaster by Elliot. Absolute con. If anyone doesn't know, read up on Elliot, what they did to Argentina. It's the same trick, you know. They sold the club to Redbird. They can't seem to afford it. They're probably going to get it back because Redbird is stupid. And they're just going to pick up the pieces at profit. I see the cycle repeating itself. So in terms of how what's going to impact towards our club, we're probably going to have to be playing these games for a long time. All these loan with option, don't know who we're going to get, playing around, dancing, players leaving on a free. So I'm not as positive as I should be, even though we won the Scudetto.
Remind me when I meet you in real life that one day to give you a really big hug, Rock Nation, and he needs a hug. He needs a hug. But it's okay. We'll see how the season goes. Gio, leave us with your words of wisdom. What do you got for your? Are you glass half full, glass half empty, or completely empty, Ala Husni?
Vinny, I'm in Maldini trust. That's all I can say. I mean, you know, with Rock Nation, like InvestCorp, I mean, that should have been our owners. But, you know, because, you know, Middle Eastern or Arabs, like, they don't mess around. They, like, here's the money and leave, you know, and Elliot didn't want that. They wanted, InvestCorp were going to build a stadium. They were going to do all this, and Elliot still wanted to eat. I mean, I don't know what the heck is going on with Cardinale, but I hope he turns up. But you know what? Like I said, right now I'm good, Vinny. We got CDK. I'm laughing at the fake Mike Mignon over there across our city rivals, Onana, doing all this dumb thing. They think that he is a Magic Mike. Magic Mike is the best keeper in the world. I don't care what anybody says. He stops shades. He stops penalties. He does all that. Allison and Ederson from Liverpool and Man City, you know, Ederson sucks. You know, they play possession football, so they don't really get any shots on goal. And when he does, he doesn't really save them. And Allison, he likes to give the ball away. He gives them away. Yeah, Magic Mike made a mistake against Salernitana and gave me fucking heartburn. But at the end of the day, Vinny, I'm glad with the team, but Leao, it's now or never. Like, what do you want to do? Because I see all these fanboys, like I said last time, disrespecting Romagnoli, a professional, whether you like him or not, his level dropped or not. He was a professional. He didn't say nothing. He didn't leave at his peak of his powers to Barcelona or Chelsea, and he stuck with us. And all these Rafael fanboys, they disrespected him on Twitter. So if you got a problem with Romagnoli, come see me on Twitter, Baresi the GOAT. Like and subscribe, and ciao. I'll see y'all soon.
Fucking Gio. Oh, see you, buddy. Fabio,
Oh, man.
what do you?
How do I follow that? How do I follow that?
It's like he just came on with the first match in the pay-per-view, and it was fantastic. You got to follow that.
Yeah,
right?
unbelievable. That's a great opening card right there. But listen, I just want to say one thing, right? Before I get into my spiel, guys, if you like it, I'm sure you're already subscribed to it, but tell your friends, all right? You got to like and subscribe. You got to support Vinny and Stevie and the whole MWP family. They're doing great work. They give us all a chance to talk. People who support them, they support us back because they know we need it. So if you haven't done it yet, get to that goddamn like button. Press it. Hit the subscribe. Get the bell so you don't miss any of this shit, all right? And if you want, subscribe to my channel, Fabio from Long Island. We got Milan coast to coast, me and Gio. Gio's popping babies out. Congrats to G.
We're still negotiating. Our negotiation is going to go into the winter mercato. But
please, don't tell me that. That'll break my heart.
Presidente, there's a lot of if you guys think Maldini and Cole bad, wait until Presidente is going to be penny ping. How much do you want? Whatever. We're negotiating. But yes, check
I got to put my hashtag
Milan coast to coast.
All right, but guys, listen, keep everything in perspective, right? We got our big signing. I know people wanted to focus on the right wing, but they thought CDK was the playmaker, our player X, for God's sake. So now we got him, right? We got a core of players that have now been together for at least 2 years. We got great veteran players with winning on their side. Now these young guys have a championship under their belt. We have a coach coming back for his third year. He's only getting better. Our guys are somewhat staying healthy. Let's pray to God, cross your fingers and knock on wood and all that stuff that we have a great year. But I honestly think that we are in great position to do it again, that when that little break comes in the winter, we'll actually be the team that benefits most than anybody else, because we'll be able to hit the ground running for that last 6 months. So stay positive, guys, all right? And if you want to, lose your fucking mind, baby, because our Milan's going back-to-back this year.
All right, Fabio. And Vince, how about you?
Actually, before I go into my spiel, I had a nice Scudetto party yesterday with 20 people here. And it went really, really well. And it took 11 years to get there. And it was probably the highlight of the last 11 years. So
Nice. Did
I
you get
wish
drunk?
guys could come.
Did you get drunk?
Let's just say the recycling bin started off empty and now it's overflowing. We'll say that. So
Beautiful.
It was a success.
You're at home. You don't have to drive. You see, a responsible drinker. Beautiful.
Exactly. I had the little bucket with keys. Everybody threw their keys in there. Everybody was safe. I don't like drinking and driving. You don't do that.
Nobody
Anyway,
does that. Either. Go ahead.
My spiel, I'm with everybody. I'm feeling fairly confident about this season. I feel positive. I think the biggest thing is we have a coach coming back for the third year, like Fabio said. We've got a core group of individuals that are still young and still developing. It's not like they're stuck and where they're stagnant. We've got more improvement from some of these players. The only thing that I'd like to see is potentially one more signing. And if we can get one more signing either in the defensive area or the striking area, our right wing, I'd be very happy and I have a little bit more confidence because nobody's really talking about it. They're talking a lot about Juventus. They're talking a lot about Inter. Roma scares me. I think Roma is going to come out and be the surprise of Serie A this year.
Get out of my mind, Vinny. I was thinking the same thing. Watch out for Mourinho, man.
Exactly. Coach and who's he signed. And these players want to play for him. Like Dybala's coming in. If he doesn't get injured, he's going to be very scary underneath Mourinho. If it was another coach, maybe not. Mourinho is going to take care of that guy. And then the players that they're still kind of potentially going to get, we'll see. I don't think
Lazio's the only team that has to be worried. Lazio and Napoli because of the top four, because Roma's not coming anything close to us, guys, because who's in the back there? Smalling and the defensemen. Look at our back line. Our back line won us the Scudetto. But carry on.
Well,
And our back line is only going to get better, because what I've seen from Kalulu so far, I'm liking it, baby. I'm liking it, Vinny.
Hey, Fabio.
Like he's played with Milan as a starter for 3 years now. It's scary to see him, and especially the connection with Tomori. Like they're going to be dangerous if they stay fit. It's just, again, the amount of games we play. We need. They can't play every game. We need help on that area. So.
And even that he's been able to play even on the right. So we'll see where we go from there. Gentlemen, thank you for these beautiful these group therapy sessions that obviously some people needed more than others. Rock Nation Husney live from no, I'm not talking about you, Fabio. I'm not talking about Rock Nation. Even Vincenzi needed with that long message he had the other week. You guys are good, but we shall probably meet up. Maybe there's a game. Who had said there's a game? I think on August against Vicenza on Saturday. So maybe, guys, you know what? Maybe after the game on the Saturday, we'll figure something out. And thank you very much again for the support on Patreon. Thank you for joining me today. That it wasn't a solo thing, even though I know Gio is always there. Congratulations again to him. Congratulations to our fellow brother Nathan as well. That he's like, I'm having a kid. That's it. I'm off of social media, but I'm going to keep on supporting. What a guy. But and we need Youssef to come back. Dr. Youssef, when everybody gets injured, he's going to let us know about all the what's going on at Casa Milan. Guys, ovunque e sempre.
Forza Milan.
Ciao, guys.
Ciao.
Ciao, everybody.